know the funeral process can be daunting and costly. It doesn't have to be either. At Lane Funeral Home, we will not let price get in the way of celebrating your loved one's life. Call us today at Lane Funeral Home on Ashland Terrace.
Okay, I know I have to talk to you, but can you hear? This is Isla, and she is an 11-week-old healer that was rescued, but she's getting sleepy, for the Pet Placement Center. I know I'm looking silly on TV, but how could I not when I'm getting a chance at my work to hold this precious puppy, courtesy of the Pet Placement Center. Thank you, Isla. Brooke Bourgeois is the executive director, newly installed at the Pet Placement Center, and she is such a gracious woman that you were holding this little angel and you let me take her from you just so I could let people at home see her. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Welcome to town, and what a beautifully behaved puppy she is. You rescued her when she was about 6 weeks old, right?
Yes, ma'am. Isla and 9 of her siblings were rescued from a pretty deplorable situation. And we have had them under our care for the last 5 weeks, and we've gotten them healthy, and they will be ready for their homes in the next couple of weeks.
And that's what I know you would like to stress about the role you play at the Pet Placement Center, because you so believe in the ability to find that perfect home that no matter the animal situation, you pour all your love into getting them ready for adoption.
Absolutely, it's a labor of love. Obviously, we want to advocate spay-neuter to prevent, unwanted litters that end up in shelters. But at the same time, we are always happy to rescue animals in need and place them into their forever homes.
Now, she is not ready for adoption yet, right? The litter is not?
They will be ready in 2 weeks.
Okay, so you can't see her today and go, ooh, I want her. And it doesn't really work like that with your process anyway, right? You interview applicants to help them find the right fit.
We request that our adopters fill out applications, and then we will schedule meet and greets if approved. So it's a pretty easy process.
So do you find, okay, so she's an 11-week-old puppy. It's been a long time since I've been around one. And can I just, y'all indulge me a minute. Look, she's dressed for the season. How cute is that? I don't guess the little dress comes with her when she gets adopted.
100%.
It does?
Yes.
All the more, okay. So do you know her personality yet?
Absolutely.
What do you see in her?
She's actually, she's one of the calmer ones. She has several rambunctious litter mates. She likes to be coddled. She's quiet. She kind of is like a little Velcro shadow dog, whereas some of her siblings are very playful.
What is the personality typically of a healer? Aren't they kind of runners? Don't they like a lot of activity?
It's a working breed, so expect high energy. They're great with jobs, and yes, definitdefinitely high energy.
What about her fur, Brooke? Is she going to shed much, or is she more?
Minimal.
Okay.
Minimal shedding.
She's very curious now. She's been in the studio long enough.
Oh, yeah.
That she's kind of relaxing. When she first came in, she was quick to want to be hugged and to kind of secure. She's getting a little bit bold now, isn't she?
They have, we have kept 7 of them at the shelter with us, and we have handled them constantly, socialized them, and so it takes them a minute to warm up in new situations, but they're really, really, really good natured dogs.
I think she's done a great job of warming up. I'm bragging on you. I want to brag on you a minute.
Oh.
So welcome to town.
Well, thank you so much.
How did you develop your love of helping these animals?
I grew up surrounded by animals thanks to my parents. I initially thought I was going to take more of a legal route, and then I ended up taking a job at a very high intake municipal shelter in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I stayed for 10 years.
Wow.
So this is a wonderful change kind of pace from the government type sheltering.
Right.
And I'm very, very excited because we're you get to form more intimate relationships with the animals as well as the adopters.
You heard me mention earlier about the belief that y'all have at Pet Placement that every animal can find a home. We've been talking to the organization on this show for a long time, and there have been occasions where a dog has come on that you think, how are they ever going to find the right family? And you do.
We do. Advocacy. you know, when we get these animals, they all come from their own unique situations, and I find that really spending the time to get to know them, we know what a great, you know, a good fit for them is, and we try and write the best bios for them so that we can place them with the right families, and we have had an outpouring of support from the community in terms of adopting.
For all the people who are swooning over Isla, including me, do you think that she best needs a home with a yard to run in?
Absolutely, absolutely. They're inquisitive. Now that they're fully vaccinated, they love to run around our little play yard, and they're very social with other animals, but it is a high energy breed, and they like to herd and they like to have a job for sure.
Well, we are so glad that you were able to come this morning. It's the first time for us to have the folks back in studio. So thank you for bringing such a cutie our way.
Oh my goodness, my pleasure. I am so happy to be here.
And you're a perky little thing, Isla. You're going to go home to a very loving family if our coworker Jenny Mulqueenie does not snag you first. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You can make your appointment to go visit Isla and the many other cute pets. Puppies, kittens, cats, dogs, they're all looking for a family to love them. If you want to call the Pet Placement Center, their phone number is 877-0738. You also can go online to petplacementcenter.com. But remember, you do need that appointment. That way you can spend your time with the pet that you'll want to bring home. Welcome to town.
Thank you so much.
Tickets are on sale now for the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. And if you get your ticket before March 26th, you'll also get a chance at $2,500 and tickets to a Luke Combs concert. Last year was our earliest sellout ever. Buy your ticket now so you don't miss out again.